marker. And that's the stuff I'm gonna take to the summit. Like the flag. Most of the Taiwanese have started already. There's only a few stragglers. Breakfast. JC's up ahead leading the way. Headlamps working fine. This is a better place to film because there's a wider path. Hey, bro. Yeah. We might be closing in on 1 kilometer left.
Yeah, people left their hiking sticks here.
Yeah. So we are headed up.
Go around here and then up, and then it's changed to the top.
All right. So we put away our hiking sticks. Yeah. There's a sea of clouds. Good job, JC.
Yeah, you too. Sea of clouds.
Yeah. There's some people on that little peak there.
Huh? Maybe not. Oh, I love doing the Macarena.
Yeah, why not, right?
Where is a better place to do the Macarena than on Jade Mountain?
There you go.
Have you guys been here before?
North Peak over there.
The front peak is over there.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be able to see it.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense because we did that.
Yeah, no, so wait.
So north, east.
The east peak should be
Okay, because that's where the sun rose.
there.
Right?
So I came down where you were and I followed this chain and I saw this trail and I was like, this is so sketchy, there's no ropes. I thought that would be a nice rock to sit on. But actually I should be going down this way.
It's a long way.
Yeah. We met some really nice Netherlanders. Netherlanders.
From Belgium.
They are getting their picture. We might meet them for breakfast or brunch. So we have this protected section, and you can see why. There's people above there climbing, and sometimes they kick a rock loose. So this is really good to have at this section.
Oh, this is my wall. I should call it Jesse's wall. Because every time I come by here, I'm just so impressed with this.
The better place would be over there, right?
Yeah, I think that has a good shot.
Around and say goodbye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll put you in the vid. 再见. Here's the one I thought was a dog. Formosan Reeves Munchak. Which looks very similar to the Formosan Cerro. I don't think the painter did a good job on that one. What do you think?
On what?
This, like these other animals are drawn very well, but I just think this one,
That one.
they drew a monkey and then they drew some horns on a monkey. I don't know. For this hike, I stuck with my Jade Trail Pro 36. I know in past videos I talked about getting an ultralight pack, but I quite like this one. I've added the Henker drink holder to the front, and I fit a 1 liter Nalgene bottle in this. I did have another bottle that I was trying in preparation for this hike, but it was kind of swinging and the top of the bottle was hitting me in the chin. But the Nalgene bottle was lower and it was fine. I can put many sizes of bottles because of this drawstring here. The reason for this is because I'm not flexible enough to reach behind. There's nice padding here. I like the belt, kept my cell phone here and some like quick med supplies like Tiger Balm and some Vaseline lube and toilet tissues. Pockets are handy. I put a carabiner here. Sometimes I attach my gloves. In the past, I had like a soft glasses case. Oh yeah, I have my coffee mug on there. That's right. There's a convenient zipper pocket on the top and on the inside as well. A stuff sack on the outside. This would fit a helmet if I needed it, but what I did is put my rain gear in there. And on the side, at the Paiwan Lodge, you're not allowed to wear your shoes inside. So I had some like little slippers. And this is the American flag that I forgot to take out at the summit. Yay. If you saw this in the corner of the video, it's not earbuds. This is what I used as a thin wallet. Kept some money, a yo-yo card, which is like a debit card here, my ID card and health card. I used a single black diamond pole, which does not completely collapse anymore. I should take it back to the shop, but at least the bottom part collapses and it didn't stick out too much. So it was not a bother. So I used it for most of the trail, but when you get to the really steep stuff, you want to be using both hands. So that's the time to stow it. I also used another pack on our 2 summits that we did, and I would just kind of strap it across the front of my body in my Solomon 8. Inside it's quite a mess right now, but let's just see what we got. This hat served me well. It's important to have complete coverage, I think. Especially, we had great weather, but you know, a lot of sun and on an exposed ridge. So this was good to have a really light hat with the airflow here and a flap to cover my neck. This was my food bag. I wonder what's left. This stuff is unopened. So yeah, I packed more food than I needed. We did have 2 meals provided by the lodge, the Paiwan Lodge. I think I'm gonna eat this right now. This is my shoe pile. This is what I hike in. The Hoka Speed Goats. You can see the Speed Goat logo right there. Not bad. I have a little discomfort behind my ankle, but it's nothing that I can't fix with some KT tape or moleskin. Vibram with Gore-Tex. I use this Nathan 1.5 liter bladder, but I don't use the hose because I hate cleaning them and they sometimes lead to problems at the nozzle, as my friend JC can attest to. Anyway, it goes in a special pocket of its own down in here, and the top of it attaches to this. It's Velcro. So when I'm done with my main flask, my 1 liter Nalgene bottle, I just simply stop and pull out the bladder and refill that. I do have a complete pack cover when it rains, and the pack cover is stowed in a zipper pocket underneath here. But I do, just as a precaution, put everything in a large plastic trash bag. Polar Star inflatable sleeping mat, which was really comfortable. See the video here. But I actually did not get too much sleep. There were at least 3 snorers in my room. Somehow this windbreaker made it to inside my pack, but I usually keep it at first on the outside of my pack when I start the hike. Another like ditty bag. I like to go with the see-through. These are like sports cream plasters. I actually didn't end up using them because I really figured out, I dialed in how to make my pack more comfortable. Let me explain that right now. The key is your hip belt, tightening that up as much as possible and then tightening it up even more. You can lean forward, like bend to a 90-degree angle and get your pack up above your hip bones and then just yank on these things and really let your hips take the weight instead of your upper shoulders there. My wife made me take these body warmer. I actually tried one at night. It was okay. I was not 100% sure that there would be silverware at the lodge, but there were metal chopsticks, so I didn't need these. This is my Uniculo Puffy. I love this thing, and it stuffs down to a pretty tiny size. It even fits in my Solomon 8, which I summited in. Here it is, this tiny pack. The Active Skin Solomon 8 is what I summited in. It's got a tiny little backpack there, but what I like is the 2 front stretchy pockets that I can put Solomon soft flasks in. These are the soft flasks. And there's some more stretchy pockets here, and zipper pocket there. I strapped my pole across the front. This is a little beanie cap. Looks like a swim cap. It's very thin, just enough to keep your ears warm. I also wore the matching shirt, which I got in my only Ultra that I completed in the States. 50K Trail Ultra Blue Cruise. Here's another little ditty bag. I got earplugs in there and some wet wipes, a little like washcloth there, dental floss, hand sanitizer. This plastic bag was left over from the States when I brought stuff back in my luggage, but now it houses my dirty clothes from my Jade Mountain summit. I highly recommend this pillow. Again, see my video. This is a pump, which I didn't use because it's so loud. It's like a vacuum cleaner or a hair dryer. That was for the inflatable sleeping mat. That is moleskin and some cables. Vaseline, that's Tiger Balm. That's Diamox. This is the first time I used Diamox, and well, no headaches, guys. So look it up, do your research for high altitude mountain sickness. And that's a wrap just in case if somebody sprains an ankle or something. This is a soft glasses case. It could go on the outside of my pack because there's Velcro here and a little loop. We're still under mask regulations here in Taiwan. So when you're in a place with a lot of people, you still have to wear a mask. Sometimes I used my bandana, so this one is unopened. I brought 2 instant coffees, which were real pick-me-ups. They had reasonably hot water at the lodge. Side pocket. I used this as kind of a sit pad. I lost my frog sit pad that I used at Snow Mountain. Oh, if you haven't seen that, check out my video here. Deep down on the outside pack here, I have my wind pants, which I also did not need this time. That's it, guys. That's what I took to Jade Mountain. For the life of me, I can't find my headlamp, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I'm feeling it in the calves, my hip flexors, and my shoulders, my traps.